Hello, dear friends, and welcome back to Grateful Heart. Life can be challenging, and we all face trials that test our strength and faith. But today, I want to remind you of this powerful truth. No matter what you're going through, God is with you. Stay with us as we explore how to find hope and strength in the midst of life's storms. We all encounter trials in life moments when we feel overwhelmed, uncertain, or even broken. But as believers, we have an incredible promise from God: we're never alone. In Isaiah 43:2, God says, "When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you." Notice he doesn't say if, but when. Trials are part of life, but they don't have to define us. Today, let's reflect on how we can hold on to God's presence and promises when life feels difficult. Trials aren't a sign of God's absence, they're often a part of His refining process. James 1:2-3 tells us, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance." While no one enjoys hardships, they can deepen our faith and strengthen our character. Think of them as the storms that make a tree's roots grow deeper. Without challenges, we might never discover the full extent of God's power and grace in our lives. When facing trials, it's easy to feel defeated or even question God's plan. But those are the moments when we must draw closer to Him. Here are 3 practical ways to stay anchored in God during tough times. Pray boldly, pour out your heart to God, even if all you have are tears. He hears and cares for you deeply. Seek His Word. The Bible is full of promises that remind us of God's faithfulness. Meditate on scriptures like Romans 8:28, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him. Lean on community. Don't face your struggles alone. Share your burdens with trusted friends, family, or your church family. God often works through others to bring comfort and encouragement. One of the hardest parts of enduring trials is not knowing how or when they'll end. But even when we can't see the full picture, God is already working behind the scenes for our good. Jeremiah 29:11 assures us, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Trusting God doesn't mean ignoring the pain, it means believing that He is with us in it, guiding us towards something greater than we can imagine. Trials are never easy, but they're opportunities to experience God's presence and grow in faith. Remember, you're not walking through the fire alone. God is with you every step of the way. If this message touched your heart, please like the video, subscribe to Grateful Heart, and hit the notification bell to stay connected. And we'd love to hear from you. What's one way you've experienced God's faithfulness during a trial? Share it in the comments below. How do you remind yourself of God's presence when life feels overwhelming? Thank you for spending time with us today. In our next video, we'll explore the power of forgiveness and how it can bring freedom to your life. See you soon.